talk like that. And suddenly I was exposed to a different style of acting. Hansa was very encouraging.
The reason I'm asking you, because I saw an article in the Times of India on Sunday which said that, why don't Bollywood actors take a stand on issues like, let's say, Hollywood actors do?
But why should they?
Should they not take a stand? Let's say when a Ghulam Ali concert is cancelled in India.
Let me just say something.
When there, these issues which come up, there are actors today returning awards, or directors. Would you, for example, return a Padma Shri? Do you want to go down that route or not?
I'll be very honest. One, I don't think there is any reason. This whole thing has become extremely stand kyun lete. See, social network, with all due respect to Twitter and everybody, is a different platform. वहाँ पे जो भी stand ले लो, जो भी बोल दो, गाली गलौज कर दो, माँ बहन कर दो, जो भी कर दो, वहाँ से निकल जाएंगे. Real life for an actor and a star is very different. And I'm not saying we are extra vulnerable. But we are artists. This is what we're supposed to do. We're just supposed to do our art. That's all. Why should I'm spoken by sometimes from your television channel people. So, naya budget aa gaya, usse bata, I don't know about the budget, man, don't ask me, just because I happen to be a movie star and a big star. I don't know. फिर मैं सोचता हूँ क्या बोलूँगा, जो subsidy थी, yeah, I think it's very good for the poor and everything. I don't know about it. I'll be honest.
But Hollywood stars take a stand. Hollywood stars take a stand.
I'd be very honest. I'd be very honest. They have. Here you have a country where there are a lot of things that you can't talk, I can't talk. A lot of things are not said, and if they're said, then you're broken down. But Hollywood is a little more, I'll say, America, with all its issues or non-issues, I don't know much about them, but has a little more leeway about speaking your voice. We may talk about freedom of voice and speech, but people come outside my house and throw stones if I take a stand about an X thing or a Y thing like I've taken before. But if I do take a stand, I'll stand by it. I'm not going to succumb. But the best thing sometimes is, यार ये बातें जो है ना, ये थोड़े दिन के लिए हैं, इनको चलने दो, ये हो जाएगा. I mean, with due respect, what has happened to FTII? Now, if I talk about something about FTII, I'll have 17 people gunning for me. So, and nothing will solve.
So you're happy to stay out of these issues?
I would stay out of these issues because I think first the issues are really blown out of proportion for some reason. I would love to help FTII. I think what's happening is completely wrong, and I think it's extremely disturbing. They've been on a fast, and what has happened? It's over and done with. And if I'd taken a stand, yes, it would add some value to it, and people say, Shahrukh Khan has spoken on Twitter, there'll be more followers, and people say very good or very bad. But at the end of it all, I think in the larger interest of being able to do the job that I do, I need to, and it's sad, and it's unfortunate, and I feel extremely pathetic about it, that it's better to keep quiet and just do your job. Because if you stop my film on Friday, and nobody's there to tell them, don't stop his film on Friday, it's extremely sad. It's extremely sad. And it's not just business and the money. It's just sad. I spoke. You can't stop my film. I don't think in America, for speaking your mind, your films are stopped on a Friday.
Because that's leading me to the next question, which is asked, sir, what is his view? That's your view, Shahrukh, regarding the growing intolerance in India. Do you believe there's growing intolerance? And therefore, do you believe that, where do you stand? Do you believe there's growing intolerance? This is what has led to people giving up awards. Would you give up a Padma Shri? Do you believe there's a growing intolerance?
I mean, just for a symbolic gesture, yes, if I have to. But there is intolerance. There's extreme intolerance.
There is?
There is. I think there is growing intolerance. I think people just, put words in the air even before thinking. And here is a secular country. Here is a country, perhaps for the last 10 years, on the cusp of going beyond what we think. And we keep talking about modern India. And we keep talking about progressing. We keep talking about the new India. And we just keep talking. I don't think if this country is not going to be secular, happy in its approach, allowing people to be, and the younger people especially, we are a 25 average age country. The youngsters are not going to stand for it. It's stupid. It's stupid to be intolerant on the basis, and this is my biggest issue, not an issue. I think it's the only advice I can give at 50 to anyone, that intolerance religiously, not being secular in this country is the worst kind of crime you can do as a patriot.
Small newsy questions that have come on.